Hello, Luda here, and this will be a video about the mission Secrets of the Dead in NIOH that was added on patch 1.06. In this mission there are 1001 ways to die, and I have to say it did take me a lot of time to find a way to beat it. So I will share my experience with you and hopefully help you get through it too. I have to say that I had to change a lot of things about my playstyle and my build to get through. So let's get into it. Alright, first stage. So in the first stage you will have 4 enemies total, but only 3 will appear. Alright, so before it starts I advise you to buff. You need quick change and the stone skin, the talisman of protection on. I advise you also the talisman of Kekai. So at first you need to get rid of the 2 small spiders as soon as possible. Why, you say? Because once you kill the first small spider, the second big spider will appear. They hit extremely hard, and since the mission is level 330 on Way of the Strong, you will need everything you've learned through the game. In the second phase, you will face 7 opponents. 2 umbrellas, 2 skeleton soldiers, and 1 floating woman. So, I advise you to take the floater first, because she's not too strong, but she's very annoying. Every single of her moves go through walls, so I advise you to kill her first. Then you need to kill the 2 skeleton soldiers. I advise you to do that away from the umbrellas. They are extremely slow, so you can outrun them. To get back to my choice of changing my build, I am now back to ninja and kusarigama because sword just didn't cut it. I needed more AoEs, and the blade spin is extremely strong for these enemies. It hits 3 times in a circle, so I have to say it is everything I wanted. Now, the reason why I left the umbrellas for last is because once you kill the first umbrella, another one pops, and a giant skeleton does too. Therefore, you should keep the umbrellas for the end. Once you have killed them, I advise you to just take the giant down a bit, rebuff, and when you are sure you are ready for the next phase, you kill him. It's as simple as that. You should also try to leave some elixirs on the ground, because most of these monsters drop elixirs and you will need all the healing you can get. As you could see through the video, I run away a lot to get ground, to gain ground, and to be able to have a breather. It is incredibly important. In the third phase, you are faced with 2 Raven Tongues, and you should already know by now that they are particularly annoying with their 2 hit combos and their wing cutters that they use all the time. So with DOTs I kill them easily while running away, so I can be ready for the 4th and final phase. There I'll just go with living weapon, since you should have full Amrita George, even if you use a small and slow filler like Kaito. On the last phase there are 3 really strong enemies and a lot of floating skulls. So what I will advise you is to kill the tongue monk first, right away with a living weapon like I did, and then keep on running around, try to be safe, make sure you don't pick too many elixirs if you are full, and next you should kill anything that comes near you. So either a skull like this or the will monk, because you know, the enemy, the revenant, will often stop to shoot you, so he will not always follow you. However, the other enemies will follow you and will bother you. When you will get the chance, the occasion, you should kill the will as soon as possible, because it is a very strong enemy and it can one-shot you even if you guard. Basically, if this guy hits you, you will die. So kill him as soon as possible in the most efficient way possible. And now to the final boss. Now you should be out of everything. And I have to say he is very strong, even for a revenant. If you let him hit you too many times, you will die, like anything else in the game. But he has a lot of HP, I think around 30,000 or more, and he will use a Shinjuku medicine that will get him back to his full life. So the way I killed him is that I baited some of his moves and I punished him. This is the right way. If you are focused, you will not be hit at all. You still need to be careful and not to get too cocky. I can tell that the worst feeling in this mission is when you die to this guy after all of the pain you've been through. Okay, so that's about it for this video and this mission, obviously. So I have to say, on the whole part of things, that this patch is very welcome and it brought so much content in the game that you wouldn't expect it to be a free patch. You would expect it to be a small $5 upgrade, you know. And it is welcome to see that some developers still know that everything about their game is not to be solved, and they should be commended for that. We are in such a time where you actually commend developers for doing what they used to do. Anyways, back on the game. Well, the new missions are harder than anything you've been through before. Even harder than a possible Orochi fight on a Twilight level. But missions level 330 are, and will remain for a little bit, the endgame we all wished for. So I hope that my little guide helped. I know it's a longer video than what I usually do, and I hope you enjoyed it. Alright, so subscribe for more, and thank you for watching. See you hopefully in the next video.